Hey guys, Utah Steve here, of course, back for another video. That's 2 weeks in a row. This week's video was supposed to be an outdoor adventure, and what ended up happening with my weekend plans is I ended up with a huge abscess below one of my teeth, and in the dentist's chair this morning. So I spent the whole weekend in bed, miserable and in pain, and had a tooth extracted this morning. So obviously I'm doing better. I can talk, I can move my mouth. It's a little tender. I have to be careful what I eat. Still plan on getting out. I won't be able to this weekend because I'll have my boys with me. But the weekend after that is when I plan to get out into the mountains and have a bona fide overnight adventure with everybody. So today, because I don't have that available to you, I wanted to talk about power banks. Now, this may not apply to all backpackers because not everybody carries a power bank with them to charge your cell phone, your cameras, your Bluetooth speaker, tablet, whatever it is you take with you. I realize there are plenty of people out there who get out into the backcountry with no electronics whatsoever. But being a YouTuber, I have to. So maybe this won't apply to you, but it's something that's been heavy on my mind. This is a generic solar charging bank. I got this last summer prior to my Kings Peak trip. And I got it for Kings Peak specifically because I knew I could put this in the sun and recharge it if I'm going to be away for several days. Now, I have this RAV Power charging bank that I've had for about 5 years. It's good for about one overnighter. So I got this specifically for my Kings Peak trip, and I used it throughout the trip. I've tried using it since. Notice the word tried. This does not have a brand name, and that was my big mistake. It was a great deal. It was $30 for a, let's see, 24,000 milliamp. Bigger, it's solar. This is perfect. This meets all my needs. And it was only $30. So, very affordable. Unfortunately, as is often the case, you get what you pay for. So, this barely made it through the Kings Peak trip, and I started noticing towards the end of the trip that it wasn't even in broad daylight with the sun shining right on it, wasn't charging. I brought it home, I plugged it in, it held a charge once or twice, tested it a few more times on different outings after Kings Peak, and it failed on me overnight. It completely drained of all its power. This is a total bust. I just tried plugging it in and charging it here in my kitchen a little while ago, and what happened is it wouldn't even hold an initial charge. It was totally just a brick. It's a thing now that doesn't mean anything. It's a fancy brick. So this piece of crap is probably going to be target practice in the near future. There's no brand on this at all. Made in China, model Express E1 power bank. 24,000 milliamp capacity, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't mean jack because it doesn't even do what it says it will on the back. And I have had this little bar of soap looking thing, as you can see. I don't know if you can see, if it translates onto the camera. Full bars all the way up. I charged this 2 weeks ago, just to make sure too, and it had a pretty good charge on it still. I lost this underneath one of my kids' beds for a year, and when I found it, going through their room and cleaning it for them, because they weren't doing it themselves, as kids are often prone to do, I did a thorough cleaning of the room, came across this, it still had a full charge. Now in theory, these batteries that are inside of these are supposed to hold a charge for an indefinite amount of time if you don't use them. Not the case. I don't know what's in here. We'll find out when I blow it to pieces with the 22. But right now, let's talk about RAV Power, because this is the first power bank I bought 5 years ago. It's not even 14,000. I don't know where I got that number. It's only 8,400 milliamps. But this little guy, it'll get me through a night. It has 2 ports and a little, flashlight. You charge it here, and you plug in up to 2 things here. Somebody's texting me. Shut up. I'm very pleased with this thing, and I would use this only if it lasted more than, you know, one night when I'm out and about. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hop online. RavPower also has a 25,000 milliamp outdoor portable charger with solar capabilities. I don't know if you can see that, but this is what I'm about to order. Hopefully you can see it. I'm going to order this right now. It looks very rugged. It looks well built. It's got a 4 out of 5 star rating, which isn't horrible. I don't even know where to find this, to be honest, on Amazon. I'm sure if you just typed in solar power charger something, and it would come up. But I'm going to order this specific one. I want another RavPower product that I can compare to this. This is 24,000 milliamps. This one I'm about to order is 25,000 milliamps. And I trust this company because of this little guy right here. I'll just do it right now. Oh, 2 colors, black and what? Blue? No, they have a yellow, and it's kind of an orange and black, and it's like $8 more. The orange just makes it easier to see, so I'm just going to get the black one. So I'm going to go ahead and order that. It's $52.99 instead of $30 for something that doesn't work. I'm going to put my faith in this company and order it right now. Buy now. Make sure it comes to the right address, charged to the right card. I will have it in 2 days. So it's been ordered. It's on its way. I don't want to show you too much. You don't need my address. In 2 days, I will come back on here and we will discuss and go over some of the specs of the new solar charger. And on my next outing, we will take it out and test it. So in the snap of a finger, I will have different clothes on, and in my hand, a new power bank. Okay, so here we have the RavPower solar charger. I haven't opened it yet. I took it out of the Amazon box, but not this one. So we're going to unbox it right here in front of everybody and see what we're looking at. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the RavPower, shall we? 2 boxes inside. Verify. So here we are. We have 2. It includes 2 cords. My little white one that I use also had 2 cords with it. Oh look, they included a little carabiner. This is pretty cool. Here's an adapter for GoPro, or if you've got some of the newer Samsung phones, they come with a GoPro type of plug end, so it's a little different. This is what my phone uses, is this kind, but you can see the difference. Alright, here's our instruction manual, user guide, whatever you want to call it. And neatly wrapped. Wow, that is big. Oh, look at that. The green light is on. It's already absorbing light from my kitchen light. Alright, let's turn it on. Here's our power indicator. 2 blue lights, 4 is full, of course. Here's the little hook for the carabiner. Maybe, if I can get it to swing out. Alright, well, there's the thing the carabiner hooks on. So you can hang this on the back of your pack, let this get some sunlight, and charge while you're hiking. So here's where we charge both the unit itself as well as whatever we're trying to charge with the unit. 2 different openings, 2 different sizes. Let's figure out how this flashlight, there we go. Ooh, that is wicked bright, guys. That is impressive. Here, let's compare the other RavPower side by side as far as this flashlight goes. We're jumping from 8,400 milliamps, 25,000 milliamps. You can see the size difference here. Both made by the same company. Here's the little light that this comes with. Okay, so there's that. And then we turn this one on. It's quite a bit brighter, as you can see. Woo! That is impressive. That is going to come in handy, actually. That's a bona fide flashlight, my friends. Not just, this has come in handy in the tent when I'm trying to find something. This is actually going to help me find my way through the forest if I have to. That is really bright. I don't know how bright the flashlight is. Flashlight. It says it's a flashlight. It says charging automatically starts when it gets hit with light, which is why that green light is on. Using the flashlight, press and hold the power button for 3 seconds to turn it on and off. Flashlight is on. Press the power button once to activate the warning light. That's the warning light. Okay. Press it one more time to shift to SOS. Okay, so there you have that. Pressing a third time will turn off the flashlight. Now let's compare these two. This is made in China, to be fair. So is this, but this is lightweight. This already feels heavier, more solid. This is very, I used it once and it just crapped out. It won't even charge in an outlet. This is a brand I trust, and this is what I'm going with. I'm excited to use this and get it out in the field and test it. Okay guys, not much of a review, more like a preview, but a little discussion about these guys and the different ways that I've been able to use them. This will continue to be my everyday carry. Charges 2 at a time. This has been completely reliable, but like I said, it only charges maybe for one overnighter if I'm lucky. This I have high hopes for, that it will last a lot longer. And that I don't know how bright that flashlight is, but it's impressive for a charging bank. Hope you guys like this video. Sorry it's not an overnight adventure like I planned, but I'm still recovering from the old tooth extraction. So Happy New Year everybody. Thank you for watching this video. This again is the RavPower 25,000 milliamp solar charger. If you're interested in looking it up, I'll put an Amazon link in the description so you can get more info on the specs that I did not go into. I really want to pull that hook out. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in the next video. I'm Utah Steve. Be safe out there. Okay, one con so far. Come here, you little bastard. I need something pokey. Come on. You know you want to. I honestly cannot get this out. Came with a carabiner and I can't hook it on.